Hey guys, hope you're doing well today. So I'm going to bring you a fun video, how to make a boss omelet. So just go ahead and walk you through step by step, and I'll probably do like a part 1 and 2, maybe a part 3, just depending on how long this takes. But as you can see, I've got the eggs already in here, and I'm actually going to add just a little bit more milk. I've been whisking the eggs. I added 2 eggs and like a little bit of milk. I'd say for every 2 eggs, maybe a quarter of a cup of milk or less. So I'm just going to continue beating that. Then I'll add a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. All right, and I've already got the pan that's pretty hot, I'd say. All right, so I'm gonna face you toward the burner now, so you can watch me go ahead and pour this into the pan. Okay. All right, so it's already hot. It's on maybe like medium heat, so let's see. And I just want to pour enough in to basically coat the bottom of the pan, and then I'm going to grab a spatula. Okay, so let me see if I actually have a smaller one, because this is a small pan. Yeah, so I've got like a smaller spatula, as you can see here. And then the goal is to make all the liquid solid, essentially, if that makes sense. And so that may require just kind of playing around with it a little bit, letting it sit for a little bit. Ideally, it should probably be a little bit hotter maybe. So let me turn the burner up just a little. And then I've got the toppings we're going to throw in here on the side. We've got red pepper, orange pepper, habanero pepper, onions, and then some turkey bacon that I sort of sliced up there. And then prior to putting the egg in the pan, the egg mixture I should say, I sprayed the pan with just a little bit of avocado oil there, as you can see. So let's take you back to the pan. Yeah, so you want to just kind of take time to make that liquid mixture, like I said, solid. So it might require sort of pulling back the egg, letting the mixture kind of get in there, seeing if there's any other spots where, you know, there's egg that's starting to kind of congeal or kind of harden. And I wonder if I should actually use, I have like a like a roundish spatula, so maybe I might try that. And the goal is to try to just keep it flat, so you might have these bubbles that form, but you can just kind of pop those. Just trying to get a nice even layer. Okay, and once you sort of feel it kind of sliding around, it might be time to flip, but I'm going to let it, get some more bubbles. Stir down. Okay. Alright, so it is looking a little bit lumpy, but, you know, ultimately what we're going to do once this is done, we will just kind of basically put the ingredients in and then flip it. So this is the circular spatula that I have, so I wonder if that might work a little better. Okay, I think it's still kind of cooking, so let it cook a little bit longer. I could start throwing the ingredients on now, but I might just wait another second, just kind of test it out. Let me see how slidey it is. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put the ingredients in now. So again, we've got some of that onion. We'll spread that around. The red pepper. It smells pretty good. The orange pepper. I mean, you could add green pepper in here as well. I just, didn't want to have too many peppers, or I didn't want to buy that many. It was like buy two for $3, so I just wanted to stay within the bounds of that. Let's see here, and we get the habanero. I don't really eat habanero, but this is kind of what makes it like part of a boss omelet, and it makes it fun. So we are gonna throw that in there and just kind of see what happens. And the habanero pepper, you can honestly just use the one that kind of comes with like a pizza. You always get like that pepper on the side that either no one touches or like someone just jumps on immediately. It's like, I get the pepper. Okay, so then we just added the onions as well, and now we're gonna add turkey bacon. And I had made this turkey bacon yesterday. I didn't just cook it today, so sometimes I'll kind of pre-cook like turkey bacon and, just different things like that. And then we do have cheese as well for the omelet. The cheese is helping hold up this camera display. So once I get pretty much finished here, if I can find something else, and I'll show you the sharp cheddar, I can probably throw that in. But I think by now the bottom of this should be pretty stable. Yeah, sometimes it can be kind of finicky. I mean, I can always put the cheese on top as well. So, okay, here comes the tricky part. So you want to get that baby folded over. Whatever you need to do. If you got to hold it down for a second, you come back a little bit. Okay. Be careful. Remember, it is an egg. It is somewhat fragile. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. I will probably just throw cheese on top, flip it over, put more cheese on top, and then probably call it an omelet. So let me grab a plate. So as you can see, we're only about 8 minutes in. It's actually a lot faster than I thought. I think the tricky part and the most time consuming is just kind of prepping all of the ingredients. I've got a plate there waiting in the wings. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, it smells really good, and I'm hungry. Alright, so I think you guys can still see that. Alright, so for cheese, we've got the sharp cheddar. Shredded cheese I find works better. You can use pretty much any type of cheese. I just kind of wanted to go with a more, I guess it's traditional, if you call it. Wish I had a little bit of hot sauce on the side for this, honestly. So that would be amazing. If there's one thing I'd change, it'd probably be that. But, you could use whatever other sauce you might have. Okay, so I'm actually just going to start putting the cheese on there. And I think the cheese really helps make the omelet. I'm sure there's other alternatives if you are, maybe vegan or for whatever reason, not able to eat kind of normal cheese. I'm actually going to cover it for just a minute as well. Kind of let that cheese melt. So I just have a pan from a pot that I have. I probably need to get new cooking ware, honestly. So, yep, we'll just let that sit for a minute. Yeah, just trying to think if there's anything else I would add to this. Like I said, I don't have hot sauce. Yeah, I might just add like some avocado or guacamole on the side. I think that sounds amazing. Okay, so let me take this off. The bottom is probably ready to go. Okay, that's where the big spatula needs to come in here. Okay. Okay. I think there's so many ingredients in here that it does not want to. I almost wish I had. Okay. All right. Okay. So as you can see, it can be a little challenging to get that baby going there. Okay, so we'll add a little bit more cheese on top. Okay. Yeah, just a note to self, or a note to if you guys are making this as well. So keep in mind how many ingredients are in there, because when you try to flip, it might be a little too hefty. So, but I mean, it's all going to end up kind of in the same place anyways. So, what's the harm? Yeah, so I can't really think of anything else to add. So yeah, I'm going to just let this cook for like another minute. Go ahead and put that on the plate. Okay, and I'm thinking that should be probably pretty close to done now, so. All right, well, I'm gonna try to get this baby on a plate. Yeah, I think it's starting to kind of see its last day here, so okay, all right. Okay, all right, so as you can see, if you still have some ingredients left in the pan, let me turn you. Still have some ingredients left in the pan, just go ahead and throw it on the omelet. Why not? Look at that cheese, the peppers. Oh my goodness. Sometimes a little bit of crispy cheese is just kind of like that best part. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and put that on there. I'll clean up the rest, turn the burner off. And there we have it. There is our boss omelet. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a bite. Cheesy and just amazing. Hope you guys enjoyed.